So we were looking at making objects. We've made some objects. We started doing a little bit of a game thing here. Today we were going to look at making a for loop for the game. And I'm also going to throw in a little bit extra. I'm just going to look at making a quick subclass because I was questioned about making sort of a boss as far as like a level boss or something like that. So that's actually where I want to start here. So we had our class before, our person class. It had all these values that we gave it: an attack, name, hit points, etc. So what I did here is I made a subclass for boss. So this boss person here, he's boss, he's of type person. So he's a subclass of the person class, and he's called the boss class. He has an initialization function. We're going to have to give him a name and a special name. And then that's going to assign the name to himself, and they're going to assign the special name. That'll be the name of his like special power. They usually have something. So, and then we're going to use this function here, super init. So what we're doing is we're going back to the super class, so the parent class of this, using the super function. So we're going to use super and then do the init function from our super class, which is this init function. In order for this to run, we're going to have to give it name, hit points, magic points, attack, and the items that it's going to have. So by default, when we make a boss, we're going to give them the name that we gave the boss, 200 hit points, 70 magic points, 50 attack, and no items to start with. You can always give them items right after you make them in the code, or change any of these values in the code if you wanted to, right after you initialize him. And he's going to have a special move. In his special move, he's going to take the attack power high, multiply it by 2. Going to say this saying here. If any of you have been into video game memes, you've heard that one before. And then it's going to print whatever his name is, uses whatever the special attack's name is. So I went through here before. We already initialized player 1 and an enemy 1. And then we are making a boss. We'll give him a name, Ganon, and we'll just call his special attack tank. So right after I initialized that, I just wanted to print out the boss's name and the boss's special name. And that was really what we were going to do. And we'll just run this really quick and show how it's running. So, giving it a name here. So we get we initialized our character. Remember, we're always asking for a character's name. I'm actually going to go in and change that in a second, so I don't have to keep on typing that in. So the character's name, then we print out the boss's name and his attack, and then our two characters go about a little bit of a battle here, player 1 and enemy 1. But boss 1 hasn't done anything yet. So we'll actually let our boss attack our player. So our boss is going to attack our player here. The damage is going to be boss. Special move. And that should generate some damage. And then we'll print off that damage just so we can have it printed out. And then our player will take the damage. So they'll do it here. So we'll run this really quick here. Once again, gotta give my player a name. 33. Alright, I'm just gonna have to fiddle with this just a little bit here. So what I will do is we're gonna take his attack high, times it by 2. Then we're going to generate some damage. And then we're going to reset the attack high using the original. Self attack high equals attack. V. And then we should return the damage here. Always little things running out here. Alright, well that's not going to work there, so I'm just going to have to go back. Self-attack high now is going to equal self.attack high times 0.5. But we're going to have to turn that into an integer. So we're going to take our attack high, multiply it by 2, then we're going to generate the damage using that new attack high. Then we're going to reset our attack high to the normal attack high. That should work. So here we go. We're generating our damage. Our soldier takes 18 hit points of damage, then deals 4 hit points of damage, leaving us at 96 hit points. Then Ganon comes in, screams his attack phrase, uses tank. It takes 100 hit points, and because we've taken more than our maximum hit points, we're under 0, so we go back to 0. So we have this all sort of running right now. But this is only running through once. What we really want to do is get this running so we have a nice little loop.